Good afternoon, Bobcats. I'm Marcus, and thanks for tuning into our first episode of the school year. This is the BBTV News for Monday, September 19, 2016.
Hi Bobcats, I'm Haley, starting you off with our top stories on our newscast. Since this is our first episode of the year, we decided to do a recap on some of the top stories from this past summer. First up, the Summer Olympics were held in August in Rio, Brazil. While some were concerned with the Zika virus and the problems with the venue, the Olympics were very successful for the United States. The big stars of the games were swimmer Michael Phelps, who finished his Olympic career with 28 total medals. This made him the most decorated athlete in the history of the games. Another memorable athlete was the gymnast superstar Simone Biles, who helped lead the women's team to an all-around gold medal as well as picking up the individual all-around gold. Her strength and speed made her unstoppable in the competition, earning her 4 gold medals for the United States.
Hi Bobcats, I'm Andrew, and how'd you do on today's quick quiz? While the world tuned in to watch the Summer Olympics in Rio, back home it was all about the new African exhibit to open at Omaha Henry Doorly Zoo. While the African exhibit is amazing, including special camping areas that allow for visitors to spend the night at the zoo, it was really the elephants that stole the show. Prior to their arrival in spring, it had been over 5 years since the zoo had last had an elephant exhibit. The public was allowed to vote on the names of the new Omaha residents, and as you saw in the quick quiz, one of the elephants was named after the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett.
That's all for our top stories today. Now let's spill into the BBTV Sports Zone.
Good afternoon, Bobcats. I'm Badea. We just entered the BBTV Sports Zone. Earlier in the broadcast, we talked about how amazing the Olympics were, but did you know that Omaha had a big part in who represented the United States? In June, the U.S. Olympic swim trials were held in Omaha. In order to make it to Rio, swimmers had to win their individual events. Famous swimmers to swim in Omaha included Michael Phelps, Ryan Lochte, and Simone Manuel, who became the first African-American female swimmer to win gold at the Olympics. Closer to home, the Buffett Fall Sports season is officially underway. Make sure to come out this Friday to watch the varsity football team take on Beveridge. If volleyball is more your thing, the girls A and B team will face Lewis and Clark at home on Thursday. On Wednesday, the boys and girls cross country teams will take on Norris in the hopes of bringing home the city championship again. We here at BBTV wish tons of luck to our Buffett Bobcats as they continue to dominate the competition. That's all for sports today. Now on to the BBTV Weather Center.
Today we will have a high of 81 degrees and a low of 65 degrees. There are chances of thunderstorms throughout the next 2 days. We should be looking at highs between 70 and 84 degrees. Expect scatters of thunderstorm and showers starting on Wednesday and ending on Saturday. Make sure to bring your umbrellas and jackets later this week.
Good afternoon, Bobcats. I'm Abby, and I'm here with the feature of the day. And if you're new to our broadcast, you may not realize that every day we feature a specific segment to get you thinking or bring you up to date with the latest and cool news. Today is Monday, so we have a bit of a mind-bender challenge for you. Let's see how well you remember our top story. If you took the total number of Olympic medals earned by swimmer Michael Phelps and divided it by the number of gold medals earned by Simone Biles at this year's Olympic Games, what would be the answer? Michael Phelps has earned 28 Olympic medals in his career, and Simone Biles won 4 Olympic gold medals at this year's Olympic Games. So if you guessed the number 7, you'd be correct. That's all for our feature today. Now it's time for today's Buffett announcements.
Hi Bobcats, I'm Alyssa, and I'm here with your daily announcements. First up, are you looking for volunteer hours for Scouts, Church, NJHS, or Rotary Honor Roll applications? Food Bank of the Heartland is looking for volunteers. Any middle school student who is accompanied by an adult can volunteer their time at the food bank every third Tuesday or fourth Saturday of the month. Check out the Buffett Counseling Twitter page or go to foodbankheartland.org for more details. Attention 8th graders. Did you miss the 8th grade Washington, D.C. trip meeting? Are you still interested? Information packets can be picked up at the office at Mrs. Hawk's desk. Be sure to stop by soon. Limited spots are available and are filling up fast. The deadline for registration is October 1st. There's an academic pentathlon informational meeting in the library during Bobcat Den on Thursday, September 22nd. Academic pentathlon is a team competition for 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Theme this year is World War II. Check in with your Bobcat Den teacher, then come to the library Thursday, September 22nd to learn more academic pentathlon. That is it for announcements. Now on to something fun before we go.
Good afternoon, Bobcats. I'm Emma, and I'm here with the Before We Go segment. While we were all at home this summer enjoying the last few days of freedom, our teachers were doing some team bonding here at Buffett. Check out some of this amazing footage taken by our teachers back in August.
Okay, let's start to just walk nice and easy, yeah?
But if you lose any of
Thanks for watching our broadcast today. I'm Marcus, and have a great day.
Here we go.